What if I told you that your morning cup of coffee was once considered dangerous, even banned by kings and religious leaders? Today, we're diving deep into the surprising facts about your morning coffee. And I promise, after this, you'll never sip it the same way again. Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a global ritual, a cultural phenomenon, and a billion-dollar industry. But behind every steaming cup lies a story that stretches back over 1,000 years, beginning in the highlands of Ethiopia. Legend has it that a goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats dancing wildly after eating bright red coffee cherries. Curious, he tried them himself, and soon the world's most famous stimulant was discovered. Imagine, no Kaldi, no coffee shops, no cappuccinos. From Ethiopia, coffee spread to Yemen, where monks used it to stay awake during long prayers. But here's a twist. Not everyone was a fan. In the 16th and 17th centuries, coffee was sometimes called the drink of the devil, and it faced bans in places like Mecca, Constantinople, and even by European rulers who feared it stirred too much energy, passion, and debate among the people. Yet, ironically, it became the drink of revolution, fueling ideas in the world's first coffeehouses. In England, coffeehouses were nicknamed penny universities because for the price of a cup, you could sit for hours, debate politics, share ideas, and learn from scholars. Some historians even argue that the Enlightenment itself was brewed in coffeehouses. So next time you sip your latte, think of it as a revolutionary act. But the secrets of coffee don't stop with history. Let's talk science. Caffeine, coffee's active ingredient, is the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance. It doesn't actually give you energy. Instead, it blocks adenosine, a chemical that makes you feel tired, tricking your brain into alertness. And here is the shocking part. Caffeine kicks in within 15 minutes and can last in your body for up to 12 hours, depending on your metabolism. That explains those restless nights after a late cup. Another hidden fact. The roasting process transforms coffee beans in ways you wouldn't expect. Green coffee beans are almost flavorless, but once roasted, they release hundreds of complex compounds that create coffee's rich aroma and taste. That's why light, medium, and dark roasts taste so different, not because of caffeine levels, which change only slightly, but because of chemistry. And speaking of caffeine, here as a mythbuster. Espresso doesn't actually contain more caffeine than regular coffee per serving. Ounce for ounce, espresso is stronger, but since it's served in such small amounts, a full cup of drip coffee often has more caffeine overall. Now, let us talk about something modern. Coffee is one of the most traded commodities on Earth, second only to oil. More than 2 billion cups are consumed every single day. Think about that. Right now, millions of people around the world are holding the same comforting ritual as you. But just like chocolate, coffee has a darker side. The industry faces challenges with fair wages, climate change, and sustainable farming. Rising temperatures threaten traditional coffee-growing regions, meaning your morning cup may become rarer and more expensive in the future. Some scientists are already experimenting with lab-grown coffee as a solution. And here's a fun surprise. Coffee can actually be good for you in moderation. Studies link it to improved focus, a reduced risk of certain diseases, and even a longer lifespan. But of course, too much caffeine can cause anxiety, insomnia, or even a racing heart. Like all great things, balance is key. So the next time you brew your morning cup, remember you're drinking more than just coffee. You're sipping a piece of ancient history, science, rebellion, and culture, all in one steaming mug. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more fascinating food facts, and drop a comment. How do you take your coffee? Black, with milk, or with sugar? Like and subscribe to stay with us on this delicious journey through the world of food and ancient flavors.